Maybe I haven't really been the best student academically. There's this kind of like point whereby, like, for me, it used to be this system of, should I say, long, very, very long hours of like, study. Then on the day of exam, I kind of totally zoom out from the entire, like go to some kind of empty environment, like, and try to like pour in everything. I try to like reduce the noise of everything so as to like prevent the stuff I have kind of learned from escaping my memory. So before I go into the unfiltered truth about final exams, I want to quickly introduce myself. So yes, I am Aliu Elizabeth, and I'm currently a final year undergraduate student, and also I am a freelancer. I write Cyrus reports and project reports for final year students. So currently, I manage a community of Cyrus students and also final year students where I try to like share tips that I have learned that have helped me, also that I feel like would help students to like gain the grade A that they desire, and also to help them still do other things that kind of are important to them. You are very, 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 very welcome to be part of us. If you are a SIRE student or currently a final year student, the link to the community is in the comment section. So now back to the unfiltered truth about life after final exams. The unfiltered truth is simply that there is always a transition. So let me quickly like chip in a story to like emphasize what I really mean in this part. 100 level, 200 level. I have always been that like that kind of person that does that kind of grind, grind, grind. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Long hours, and then during the exam, I kind of feel this panic, kind of start feeling this okay, this kind of fear and all of that. And at the end of the day, at the end of the exam for some period of time, I forget school and try to like start reasoning, okay, what is life after school and all of that, all of those kind of. And then when the results comes out, I don't really find the result to be something pleasing to me. A semester I decided to like take up extracurricular activities. I started tutoring. That's kind of started competing with my time. Somehow, I was able to gain that like that grade I have desired, not to the optimum best, but to some point. I got a 4 points for the first time, and also I was able to like get people that were kind of like okay, thank you. At least they were saying thank you to me and all of that. The next semester, I took up more activities, and I think for the next time I kind of like dropped to 3 points. Then the other time I kind of got more a greater 4 points. I think 4 points, almost close to like first class, but I didn't really get to first class. But I still was having my extracurricular activities going on. Like I was able to like still manage my side hustle. I am not some kind of social person and all of that. So my extracurricular activities were things like helping people do this and focusing on my side hustle and my health, my fitness activities and the rest. The beautiful thing is that like, since then I started learning to take up the things that are important to me alongside my education. Before, I kind of used to focus on okay, education, grind, read, sleep, read, sleep, read. Then during my holidays, I totally forget, then start another level of thinking because I don't even know where I want to start. The holiday just suddenly like finishes up. Either I'm kind of like okay, working because I kind of took up two jobs at that point during my holidays at that 100 level, 200 level season. I worked in a school and also I worked in a shop. The holiday was kind of short to me, and I was not really having that space to think and like what I was kind of focusing on. Okay, I want to kind of like I want to make money during that holiday and okay, go back to school and start reading again. What I have simply learned to do is to treat the things that are important to me as one. Before I kind of looked at my life as separate life in school where I kind of just read, and then at the end of the day, my results kind of like breaks me because of I feel like okay, this is not what I deserve because I kind of gave it my all. You should certainly give it your all, but you should learn to like join. What I learned is to learn to join those things that are like everything important to me together, and basically to learn to manage my time, to learn to know things that are my priorities. From that point till now, I've not seen my this semester, my last semester results. From that point to now, I got grace. I've been able to like be getting like 4 points as my GPA all through. Only that like my last semester exam, I kind of like took very much on myself and like the time constraints. The exams were like fixed on a particular week. I was kind of prepared for most of them, but there's just this particular kind I wasn't really prepared like right from time, and I haven't still gotten feedback on what that exam would be like. In that space now I'm kind of forced to be like okay, maybe it's because of I took a lot of, or maybe that's the limit of where I can go to, but I have learned to know that. But simply I have learned to see things that is not my limit. That is just the limit in which I kind of know to. And all I can just do to that point is to like improve in myself. Just like education, if you leave other responsibilities, they would also build up, and you discover that okay, you discover that you haven't been doing much, and what you need to do now is to start afresh in that aspect again. The unfiltered truth is that there is always a transition. It's transition from school work to like the realization that okay, there is more to do. Like there are a lot of things to cover that one has not been covering. You certainly should not like leave your education life. I don't want to drop beyond like my current GPA, and certainly I cannot leave my side hustle. I still want to improve better in it. And so I've learned to stop looking at stuff at just the now aspect of it, or stop looking at viewing life as okay just now. I should learn to like view life as a future based stuff. And in order to like view something that like that, I have to like learn to utilize the resource I have, and the resource I have at this point is my time. I learned that if you don't know how to manage your time at this point, at like certainly another point to come, and you have to like focus on work. If you're going to be working, then you have to focus on work and other aspects of your life. What I'm learning to do now is basically I'm learning to read books, I'm learning to pause, I'm learning to think. But also I'm learning to like activities alongside what I am doing. You might feel like okay, won't this affect one's grade? And sincerely, it's kind of like it can kind of like put in that fear of okay, what happens if I start this system and my grade drops. Like that has been one of my countless thoughts. Even till now, I'm still like, should I say nervous? And what I've learned to do is to channel that nervousness, it into another form of energy, to see it as okay, as something that should push me to like to learn more and to like try more and see what the outcome would be like. So now what I'm now doing is basically reading more books. You can only like go and like move according to what you know. I've now like tried to like make it something around like my life to like pick up one book in a week. Like last week I read The Act of People by Dave Cappen. Then this week I took up another book which is like How to Be a Straight A Student. So that's basically more of what I want to share in this video. And is the major thing is the transition, and we should learn to like merge it together and like flow along with the life. Learn how to get that A and still learn how to be that student that like that does what is important to he or she. So yes, that's basically all for this video. And if you're a student currently on Cyrus, or you are a final year student and you are currently writing projects, first I would like invite you to join the community of students where you kind of like find like-minded students like you that desire to get A in their studies and still like do what are important to them, like their side hustle, their fitness and all of that. So I'm inviting you to join the community. And also if you're looking for a project writer and a service report writer, then you can also check the community and like send me a DM from the community so I can help you handle it professionally. So that's all for this video, and I want to urge you to be that student that is not scared of what is next by breaking that transition and trying to flow smoothly with life. To be that student that kind of looks at each day as though it is the last. So yes, that's all for this video, and thanks for staying tuned.